Alrighty, right, let's get back into it, shall we?
Zeratul, many thought you mad, and yet once more, you have seen truer than us all. The keystone leads us into the Altarian Rift, to the Zelnaga home of Ulnar. It is my destiny to carry your mantle, old friend. I will wake the Zelnaga and honor your legacy.
Well, there it is. So pretty.
This defies reason. We should be shredded into our base particles. Yet here we stand, between universes.
Zeratul was right. It is Ulnar. Think of it, Matriarch. The cradle of all life, hidden all these years.
Yes, but why?
Okay, we're back to the bridge. I'll just double check on this.
How Zeratul foresaw the keystone would lead us here is uncanny. It is now clear that it was this device's primary purpose.
Uncanny doesn't seem like a word
Zeratul
Protoss
was
would
in
use.
touch with an expression of reality beyond my understanding.
This place should not exist. It defies all decrees of science, shatters all understanding of astral mechanics.
I once thought we Protoss had reached the pinnacle of attainable knowledge. I was a fool. There is far more in the galaxy than exists within Protoss understanding, friend Karax. I know this now.
Speak like Yoda, do I?
Phoenix, you appear distressed.
Apologies, Hierarch. I have been pondering the events that brought me here. I've discovered there are holes in my memory. Battles recorded here in the ship's archives that I should be able to recall, but cannot.
What is it you have found?
Records of my defeat at Antioch and being revived as a Dragoon. But this body, it is clear to me that I am no Dragoon.
There is more to those records, Phoenix. But what you uncover may not be desirable.
I am willing to face the truth, old friend, however difficult it may be.
Then I hope you find the answers you seek.
Too scared to tell him, are you? Alrighty, so we took all of that off. We get warp harmonization. That's good if I know that I'm going to be using the Stargates. I don't care about the robotics facilities all that much. Did I have some spare stuff as well? I suppose. I may as well just chuck that in there as well then, whilst I'm at it.
It is hard to believe we stand above Ulnar, the home of the Ihan-Ri, the Zelnaga. The Judicators theorized the Zelnaga left Ire to return to a place such as this. It is said they slumbered through the ages.
Zeratul believed the artifact would lead us unto hope. The Zelnaga may be the hope he spoke of.
If the legends are true, then the Zelnaga are below, awaiting their children to awaken them.
Then let us hope so.
Are you sure you want to wake up more that are like Amon? Doesn't seem like a smart idea. This little fella. Shaman, my little shaman.
Hierarch, it appears
I did,
we cannot
Aegeon.
receive transmissions while we are within the rift. We have been cut off.
Ah, Hierarch.
Yeah, fully allocated. I want to see what this guy wants to say.
A miracle has brought us here.
Zeratul believed. And so will I.
Afraid not, Frondis. Still got to beast through this Starcraft too. Warcraft
The
3
sphere
tomorrow,
evacuation
most likely.
sensors have located what appears to be an access way into the temple.
We will get air.
Starships are prepared to move on.
Ah. Thank you, Jason. 8 months in a row for the Jason.
The sphere of
Thank you.
sensors have located what appears to be an access way into the temple. Our starships are prepared to move on your command.
I got some really cool emotes coming up, Jason, so hopefully we can get some more subscribers so you can actually enjoy these new emotes that are on their way. Someone's been working on them for me, and they're awesome, really, so hopefully I can get those cracking. Alright, see you later, Frondis. That looks like a moth or something when you zoom into its face. I mean, I'm not saying it's a spitting image of a moth, but if you were to get a magnifying glass and take a look at its eyes, you might see something similar. That's funny. Well, we'll see. Has Matrix learnt his lesson? He's a noisy bugger is what he is. And he's done enough. Juby, come on. You're your own man. Or girl, I don't know. But feel free to chat your own words. Don't feel free to be influenced by others.
Here lies the resting place of the Xel'Naga. We must find a way to unseal this access way if we are to awaken them. Grand Preserver, what do you know of the temple in the depths below?
Only myth, legend. Here upon Ulnar, the destined races will seek ascension. Their very presence shall open the way forward. I believe these celestial locks are the key. Our forces should claim them in the hopes the way forward presents itself.
Oh dear, doesn't look good for that stalker. Didn't even use blink. Oh look, we've got MOBA going on now.
The voices' demands are clear. Keep the temple sealed.
As long as they control the locks, the secrets of the temple will remain hidden from us.
This is like a battleground.
Engage the enemy and reclaim the locks. Amon will not have
Alright, take
these
care,
victories
Jason.
so easily.
See you later. Let's get this kicking in. Start off with our friendly save, number 1. And a quick save. Alrighty. What am I supposed to be doing with this? Upgrading it, did it suggest? Activate celestial locked thingies 0 out of 5. So there's 5 on the map. I've got to get them. Apparently scouts are going to be pretty important for this. I might just send the scouts all over the shop and it might get them killed, but...
Our stargates can now warp in phoenixes. They are extremely mobile and effective at engaging our enemy across long distances.
Once Amon's forces
I'm just sending them all over the map just to see if they can spot anything. They might get them killed, to be honest. Be less than ideal, but...
Warriors, pull back from the enemy base.
Okay, that's
We must
no
focus
good.
on the celestial
That's no good.
locks.
And that looks like no good.
The Tal'Darim have deployed a titanic warp prism. If its core is similar to our own, the reactor is made of pure solarite. If possible, we should destroy it and claim the reactor to enhance our solar core.
We've got an expansion here as well. Right, okay, so this is the part where all you need to do is you just get a brief idea of what the level looks like. It's a little bit of a cheat, to be honest with you, but got Terran to the right, Tal'Darim to the west. So I've got to concern myself with the Terran, really, and this area more if I'm going for this expansion, which is nearer them. So let's give that a cheeky restart. Oh, you can return to the spear, in case you really didn't want to continue with the mission and you just want to chill out on the ship a bit more. So we'll give this a quick cheeky reset before we get too deep into it. And try not to lose a Phoenix this time. Just probably won't use them for now. Concentrate on using the minerals. Well,
Righto.
the simulators could be worthwhile getting early on. I can't really fill up that extra expansion just yet, so
Our
I should be
stargates can now
spending
warp in
my
Phoenixes.
minerals on the
They are
assimilators
extremely
as
mobile
quickly
and
as possible.
effective at engaging our enemy across long distances.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
There we go. And you can see the assimilators are just going to go to town, get me tons of gas, so that's not really going to be too much of an issue this game. At least hopefully not. And we want to upgrade armor, most likely, because these little frisky fellas are going to... They've got a lot of health. And that's what's going to matter the most, I think. And their gravity. Does it do damage over time? Oh, it just brings it up into the air, so you can do damage to it. Fair enough. And I'll be producing probably Phoenix as I go. Optical simulator. What else can we build? Shield battery. Am I expecting attacks from the Terran? How early on? These are things to consider. And I'll look into getting one of these in a second. And I'm getting closer to the point where... Oh, looks like we're getting a little bit frisky. So you come over here, get me that expansion ASAP. Whilst still maintaining the probes for maximum economy, victoriousness. That's a real thing. Okay, so quick save and save one, because this is basically about as good as it gets for now, for the beginning of the game. And here comes... Oh, I thought there might be an attack coming. Maybe I can provoke an attack. Oh, that looks like a lot though. Oh! They auto-lift.
Amon's forces are inbound to our nexus point.
I didn't know they auto-lifted. Amon's forces are coming, so probably don't want to engage them. Oh! They made it on automatic, because you used to have to manually do it. I suppose it makes sense to some degree, we can't be bothered. Okay, well. And where's Amon coming from? He's coming from here. So we'd have a reinforcement here. I can build anywhere, so that's pretty good. Okay. I got an idea. Kind of build in between the two bases, because they're going to be attacking from up there and there. Or there to you, I suppose. Mineral pickups, you say? That's pretty imbalanced. My mineral count will go up quite crazy, though. Alrighty, so we've got these two going. We want to get that pylon. And we want defense.
Amon's forces are inbound to our nexus point.
Give us your orpheum. I am the sky. Zero and vigilant.
Yeah, that looks pretty solid, actually. I don't know that they automatically pick up in multiplayer, but looks like they do in a campaign at least. That's going to be up soon, so get ready for that. Oh, that automatically chrono boosts itself as well. That's impressive. Love those sounds. Could also get the shields. That's pretty good. Hello, horse breeder. I wonder how you got that name. Seems pretty self-explanatory, I suppose. Strong ground army does brilliantly on this level, you say. I think the idea is maybe to mix a few Phoenix in so you can capture them. Plus they've got this huge air force over here. Maybe that's what they want.
If its core is similar to our own, the reactor is made of pure solarite. If possible,
That's got to be a bonus.
and claim the reactor to enhance our solar core.
There's your bonus. Bring down that bad boy at some point. So this is how I intend to basically build in future, if I can, is have this kind of bit in between the two bases. So if they try to go up those ramp, they will get aggro by one of these cannons and drawn in, and likely the same on this case as I build closer to this edge. Pretty much full up on workers. Start getting the upgrades as we go now, because that's always going to stack, and then lots and lots of warp gates, and also a big old attack. So just as a good thing that I was starting to get this defense up. That's going to kick some ass. Might get... Getting a little bit crazy with this, but I suppose it is going to be there for like all time, assumably if it does last that long. So not much of a problem. Let's chrono boost that and that. So get these two chrono boosting up, and then again the other concern is just to have a lot of gateways really. So I could build my gateways around here actually. If I can make that work. Hello, Hassan. Are you going to tell me to go into Reign of Chaos? Is that what you're going to tell me? This should cover my ass, really. I'm a little bit passive at the moment, but there is no time objective just yet. So, looks like we're pretty safe. Ah, and there's the other attack. Oh, I've got one right here. Oh, maybe I can't reach that, because that's lower ground. Yeah, I can't quite reach that. Alrighty. Maybe my mass stalker army will still be king. I should get those sentries as well. I got loads of gas. Bring the sentries in. And I can get next level when it comes to build. Oh yeah, don't forget the Dark Templar I wanted. Yeah, they're good. Let's get a few Phoenix for later on. So we'll get our sentries on the field because they're all full of bloodlust. Check out the bloodlust. Is that on single units or units around them? Oh well. We're going for it. And the Phoenix are probably going to get themselves killed all the time charging into the front.
Presence
So, friendly target gain. So it is a single target by the looks of it. You're going on over here, are you? Oh, Colossi are pretty nasty there. Look at him destroying all my hard work. Guess that little defense doesn't quite work out. I'll see if I can sneak a probe in there and rebuild. I can always get the that thingy and try that out. It's got longer range. Should get those on the outside or something. Can't build many though. Time to get some Dark Templar in there and we're good to go basically. Got a nice strong army to basically just A-move and destroy everything, I think, to be quite frank. Knock this up to 2. Yeah, I think a whole ton of Phoenix might be useful versus super air armies like they might end up having here. So the key is to really hold on to these points. And they're probably going to keep trying to retake them. So I could build towers there. But we'll see how we go and how often they attack as to whether I'll value it. Oh, this is the Terran base, so we don't want to go in there.
Pull back from the enemy base. We must focus on the celestial locks.
Unless I want to take another expansion. Doesn't look like this tower holds up that well versus Colossi. Jesus, look at the range of those Colossi. Jesus. Can I get Colossi? I'm going to find out whether I can get Colossi. And then I'm going to load myself. Although Phoenix can hit Colossi, so I can understand the reason for the Phoenix as well. Because Colossi kind of count as air units. You can't pick them up though. So it looks like taking that destroys things. Or gets me destroyed, so to speak. Keep getting the upgrades as well. This should be up in a second, and then we can have our little check. What is phasing mode? So when he's in phasing mode, he creates what, a power field? What does this power field do? Oh, a pylon. So you could, alright, you can, alright, I see. And I can't get Colossi, so that's a shame. Otherwise it'd just be mass Colossi. So we won't bother with that then. Well, the Immortals work against Colossi, but at the same time, my army would be so big, the Immortals just won't be able to move. We can just keep suiciding the Dark Templar. At least the first time round we can. Because as soon as they get killed, they just spawn back here. As you can see. And that's got a cooldown of what? 50-ish seconds, isn't it? 47 seconds. So by the time they get over there again, you can almost keep just suicidaling them. Okay, these suicidal Dark Templar will be ready to go again now. looks like they were about to attack anyway. Let's lift up those tanks at the back. Alright, I like the way this looks. Let's go for broke. Might just be able to beast it.
The lock is now ours. These energy patterns indicate once we control the other four, the temple will open.
Time for battle. I walk the shadowed path. Be on guard. Amon's servants are moving to seize a lock.
I'm getting a lot of Centaurians because they're also kick-ass. The whole Protoss army is pretty kick-ass overall. So he's coming to try and take this back, but I can get back over here quick enough. The irony is the Stalkers that are like the slow units. Generally speaking, they're not that fucking slow. Alright, I'm going to take some damage over here by the looks of it. Just quickly destroy this. And then come back over here. And now we go. We move on to the next part. Trying to be as quick as possible so they can't keep recuperating their forces. Get a few Stalkers in there now for a healthy mix. I could get Templar, couldn't I? Nah. Oh! I took him out of the phasing mode and it just cancelled my units. I don't know if I got gold back for that or not. Whoops. Got ahead of myself there. Never mind, we'll just do it this way.
Warriors, pull back from the enemy base.
Oh, that's
Focus on the celestial locks.
Alright, yep. Sorry, that's the Tal'Darim base. They're bound to try and take one of their bases back. Such a large force. The Phoenix are kicking a lot of arse here, to be honest with you, because they can hit so much. And the quicker they can kill the Colossi and all of that, the more of my army I can save, really.
It appears a lock has fallen to the enemy. We will need to retake it, quickly.
So we got that one. We can pull back on ourselves now. Retake the lock in the middle, and then go and take the lock on the outside. And should be as easy as that. Not sure where the mineral pickups are. Don't know how fussed I am about them. Seems to be a slaughter in this, really. Okay, they're going to try and take that back in a second. And I don't want to take the last bit, actually. I just remembered I need to do the optional quest, don't I? So that sucks a bit. Oh well, we've cleared a lot of this. But I need to go and do the optional quest. Before I... Well, actually, now I can go take this pylon, thinking about it. I call it a pylon. I can take this. And then I can kill them and then go take that one back. It'll work. Just as well I got those assimilators early, because it's gas I'm running out of the most here. Oh, are you bringing that over to here? Surely you're not going to be cheeky enough to do that. Oh, right. Yeah, I'll come back to that. Let's deal with this first, whilst we can. And my towers will sort of like soak that up a little bit. They might not do great, but they'll soak it up for the most part. Where the hell do you think you're going? I want my Phoenix to kill that. Yeah, my cannons held up fairly well here. Even the carriers have run out of ammo. This guy's still running around. Now he's trying to get protection from these guys. I stalk through the stars. Might want to be careful what you say, mate. Right, this guy's no longer cowering amongst his Tower Dareem. Time to gank him.
We must be cautious.
What? They've taken them all back. Oh, he's taking a while to kill, actually. In fact, I can't take that. Because he's spawned so many stalkers in there. Unless I run past them. And then go around here. Like this. Before he keeps stalking them more in. God damn it. I just have to focus it down and hopefully get the kill. I don't think I'm going to get the kill. No. I want to get the kill, but I don't think I'm going to. Cheeky sod has spawned so many units in for free.
Let our enemy know our fury.
Oh, he's on the move though now, so he might go to a place where he'll get his ass kicked. Yes, got my guys down here, so that'll do.
It appears a lock has fallen to the enemy. We will need to retake it quickly.
Yep, you guys are doing what you need to over there. You guys can take that. Is this guy finally going to go fucking down? He is a big guy, but even the biggest of us must fall.
I am warping the vessel's cargo aboard for further study.
Campaign's going pretty good, to be honest, so far. Nothing's been close to as difficult as that third mission was. I told you that was going to be like my bane, that mission. I've run out of resources though, so that's not good. But at least these towers kind of pay for themselves. They've taken the middle bit. They're about to take this bit over here. It's kicking off now that I've done that bonus objective. Need to just move as one. They'll start running out of units soon.
All 5 locks have been captured, Hierarch. The
That's a lot of
exit
stacking.
is opening.
Oh, squeaking as well from this chair.
It seems Amon's forces have dropped out. I sense only a great stillness from within the temple.
It's a trap.
Then we have succeeded. It will not be long before we see what fate has in store for us.
That moth is looking scarier and scarier.
I'm afraid the Spear of Adun will not be able to assist you inside the temple. Please be careful, Hierarch.
Amon's forces arrived here before we did. The temple may already be under his control.
Zeratul believed the other Xel'Naga were here, and that they would stand with us against Amon. They could end the war. My people could be free once again.
Then why have the Xel'Naga not answered us?
I am going into the Ulnar Temple alone, Matriarch. I do not intend to risk any more lives.
You risked your own life on the word of a traitor.
He killed your mother, Vorazun. That is true. But he was never a traitor.
Yeah, that makes him
I
alright.
do not wish for death. Only to see Zeratul's visions fulfilled.
You will return. That much, I believe.
She's seen the next mission.
Since we arrived here, the Keystone has reacted strangely. It's as if it is attuned to the energies below.
Energies below.
Yes, void energies exude from this place. I believe this world is a conduit between dimensions.
And the Keystone.
Acts as if siphoning these energies. This is entirely different from how the origin point information was stored. As if the Keystone was reconfigured for a second purpose.
Let us hope that the Xel'Naga themselves can reveal the truths you're looking for.
Guys in the chat room trying to fit a freaking Spear of Adun inside of that giant moth's eyes.
These records
Maybe
are
it would work.
fascinating, Artanis. I can hardly believe the stories they contain.
They seem to have made him super aggro, haven't they? I need more. Give me more. I could get the Solar Lance, I suppose. Get rid of the Orbital Strike. Oh, that's pretty good. Reduces the time required to warp structures onto the battlefield. I mean, that works for expansions and stuff, but otherwise it's not that freaking important. I can't get that anyway. I'm miles away from that.
Artanis, Hierarch of the Dalam.
Hi.
So many myths and legends speculate on the birthplace of the Xel'Naga. Though,
I like these little guys walking at the
they are
back.
all wrong. The Starfighters have arrived, and they await your evaluation.
It is a good day, Shutsai.
Prevents enemies from attacking. But that's an ability, so you've got to manually cast it. Good against light units, deals area damage as well. Wow, that seems pretty insane. I'll probably go with those little guys. The Dark Templar are by far the best for these techs.
Adun Toridas, Hierarch.
Vorazun, I know not what I shall find below, but I know I must go alone. You are in command.
It's going to be a Kerrigan mission.
Until you return, Artanis.
I did quite like Heart of the Swarm for that. I enjoyed a lot of that sort of hero style play. Obviously that's because of Warcraft free player. A lot of Kerrigan's missions where she had to sort of like kill the bosses and stuff like that. Deal 7,500 damage with lightning. Spawned banelings. He's a Jedi. Ah, yeah, jumping banelings. They had a lot of funny little quirks, the Zerg, with their tech. Climbing up walls and stuff like that. We get a little cinematic, do we? It's like an in-game one, but I'll take it off. Oh no, it's not. Looks legit.
Zeratul. Shakuras.
It's Kerrigan.
Queen of Blades. Kerrigan.
Artanis, wait. I am not your enemy. I have come seeking the Zelnaga.
Looks like Diablo. Haha, good girl.
It seems fate has drawn us together. We should not attempt it further.
That ass. I'm talking about Artanis' ass. Don't know whose ass she was looking at. Alright, webcam time.
Shrines call this place the Temple of Unification. The Zelnaga are somewhere within.
So far, all I've encountered are hybrid. I've been fighting them for days. Progress has been difficult.
The prophecies foretell of two ascended races, working together to seek out the halls of revelation within the temple. Only with both present will the shrines reveal the means to awaken the slumbering Zelnaga.
I've never cared much for prophecy.
And yet, despite our history, here we stand, together. Perhaps you should start.
Ooh, I get 2. Oh, you get a little message log. Cool. So what can these little fellas do?
In unity,
E heals Artanis and friendly units for 300 life and 200 shields.
Speak.
Does she get shield out of that, or only him because he's got shield? Lightning attack. Artanis charges forward, unleashing a blast that deals 100 damage to nearby enemies and stuns. Ah. Resurgence grants Artanis invulnerability for 3 seconds upon taking lethal damage. So basically he can't die, but it's probably got a fairly long cooldown. Ah, only 60 seconds. Makes him kind of invincible. Also releases a large blast of energy that knocks back and deals 100 damage. Shield regeneration increased by 300%, regenerates 1 life per second. He's like the tankiest
there can be no
freaking
doubt.
damage warrior fucker there ever was.
Clear.
It reminds me a bit of General Grievous, the way he's moving around like that.
We are strong.
Yes.
Kinetic blast, huge damage. Kerrigan's attacks deal normal damage to a target, then jump to nearbys, so that's kind of cool. And spawn banelings. Oh yeah, what was I supposed to do with the banelings?
Speak.
They last quite a long time, so you could stack probably 2 to maybe 3 groups of banelings by the looks of it.
I am the sword.
Shade. Don't. Strength. We. I. Strength.
But what was my achievements? Not that I care that much about them, but what was the one about the banelings? With spawn banelings. Oh, right, that's not... Yeah, that's not too bad. Let's spawn some banelings then.
Yes.
We shall prevail. Let us make for the shrine. Change is upon us. Together, we are strong. It seems the temple has guardians. We shall. Halt! Do you sense that? A great power awakens within this construct.
Oh, blimey. Oh, that... Banelings didn't last that long.
Stay close to me, Kerrigan. My psionic abilities can mend our wounds.
Kind of want to kill these guys with the banelings so I can hit the quest.
Make it.
Oh no, don't kill him. Oh look, Artanis died. I didn't realise he died the first time. I was trying to buy time so I could get banelings, but never mind. Alright, let's try not to risk that too much then. I didn't even realise Artanis died the first time. Seemed alright to me.
Yes.
Needs more banelings.
The future is ours. We shall. Halt! Do you sense that? A great power awakens within this construct.
Purity of form. Purity of essence. Prove your strength.
What is it?
Stay close to me, Kerrigan. My psionic abilities can mend our wounds. Dawn will come.
So the constructs hold the keys. Good to know.
Let us proceed. These devices emit solar energy. We should gather them.
Our knowledge is your heritage.
Look out! Hybrid!
Shade.
Make it.
Our destiny.
They do jump as well.
Yes. Speak. I say.
Strength. Together.
What is it? Another construct. We'll have to destroy it to open the doorway.
A bold plan.
What is
Shade.
it? Explain.
Strength. I serve.
Make it quick.
A key is still missing.
Yes.
Kerrigan, the construct is coming for you.
Explain.
Arak and Vayash.
Yes.
Arak
You have my attention.
Oh, Tannis, don't die on me, bro. Almost. She's taking massive damage.
Dawn with ice. We shall. Our destiny.
You.
Dawn. Strength
Let the Banelings do what they need to do.
is upon us.
What is it?
Arak and Vayash.
Yes.
Ice. Strength. We shall. Arak and Vayash. Together, we are
Yeah, Umbria book. This is just a blind playthrough. Seems alright so far. Look, I've completed the level.
the future is ours. Fate is with us. The shrine still functions. Arak and Vayash.
Make it quick.
There. It gathers power. It should be active shortly.
Oh, sounds like a bunch of ads are going to spawn. If I know Blizzard.
Friends of yours.
Not quite. It appears Amon's forces have found a way into the temple. We must slay them all.
I think I'm starting to like you, Artanis. Yes.
Hey, Warhound.
Speak. Your queen. Make it. What is it? You have my word. Let's finish this. Then
Oh, looks a little nasty.
make it. What is it? Yes.
I see now. The Zelnaga were the first. Born within the void. Their sacred purpose was to cultivate life and perpetuate the infinite cycle. At a new universe's creation, they take a physical form. If destroyed, they are thrust back into the void. All of this time, they have waited for us to assemble the keystone and find our way here. Amon indwells my people, possesses accessing them through the collar. But he has no physical form. If he were separated from the Templar, he could be forced back into the void.
Come on, Artanis. We've still got a long way to go.
There can be our death.
You have
Dawn will.
make it quick.
We shall.
You have my attention.
It seems you were correct.
Well then, shall we? Explain.
I don't think he... Oh, he can hit air, I think.
Yes. You're free. You have my attention. Make it.
There can be no. The passage has caved in. We must find another way forward. We shall prevail. It appears the Tal'Darim are preoccupied. We should engage them while they are fighting the constructs.
Yes. Make it quick.
I serve. Change is upon Dawn.
Your queen listens.
Out.
What
I Dawn.
you have
Dawn.
explain. Speak. Your explain. Speak. Your
Together, we are strength in unity. Dawn will come.
Never, Kidson. It's never too early.
What fools you are to attack me.
Kerrigan be so cocky.
What?
Dawn will come.
Explain.
Ice,
Needs more Banelings.
strength. We shall prevail. Our destiny. This passage has caved in as well. Wait. Hybrid.
Your queen listens.
Just got to keep that stun on cooldown, really, because that's super overpowered, that is, really.
You have my attention.
My people. Dawn will.
Oh, thank you.
Ulnar shall serve as your tomb.
Needs more Banelings again. The Banelings must never be stopped, really. Oh, he's gonna die! Distract him with Banelings, quick. Heal up. I still got that on cooldown, I think. Yeah, my resurgence.
Awaits. I serve.
That's like old school RPGs. You just keep kiting the mobs back. In fact, that's Warcraft 3 as well. Just keep kiting them back. You can do way more damage that way and take less damage. Seems to still work.
Future is ours.
Our heritage is your future.
I lead.
They're fighting another construct.
Quick, Banelings, go!
Our destiny awaits.
I like this one because I got checkpoints, so I don't have to worry about saving it so
My
much.
attention.
There is no Warcraft 3. I've never heard of Warcraft 3 4 machine. I don't know what you're talking about asking for Warcraft 3.
We shall prevail. The Tal'Darim are breaching into the Hall of Revelation.
Ready your blades, Templar.
Oh, the splash damage he does versus those.
Explain. Your queen. Make it quick.
He's gonna die. I think that's got a cooldown in it. No?
Your
Oh shit! I fucked up there. Well, I was just about to press E to. I was trying to be as greedy as possible so I can get the most amount of health, because considering the amount of damage they do, but unfortunately they kind of insta-give me there. I couldn't really afford to take that extra second wave of attacks right at the end there. I almost had that. If I just got the E off there, I would have been fine.
Explain yourself.
Perhaps I needed more banelings.
In unity, our death we shall. I saw the Tal'Darim breaching into the Hall of Revelation.
Ready your blades, Templar.
We shall.
Get it? Speak. Explain. Speak.
That damage.
Explain. Looks like we've earned a breather. You're up, Artanis.
Dawn will come.
The shrines look like they're covered with pictograms. How do you
I'll
know
let
what
Kerrigan
they
tank a
say?
bit more.
Communing with the shrine is more than reading carvings. Each atom of the stone has been placed with meaning, purpose.
This reminds me of Tron.
It was here, from Ulnar, that the Xel'Naga began to seed the universe with life. They created us, just as they gave life to a numberless assembly of races in other universes. Every time, they observe and identify the potential of their offspring, never interfering. The infinite cycle will always be the same. Two races are destined to emerge. One, pure of essence, an indomitable spirit capable of great change. And one, pure of form, a being capable of vast psionic potential, able to house the essence of a Xel'Naga.
They don't teach you that at school.
Purity of essence and form, the Zerg and the Protoss. But if the Xel'Naga do not interfere, then it was Amon who uplifted my people. All we thought was the Xel'Naga was a lie.
Come on, Artanis. We're not far from having some answers.
I believe this must be the final hall.
Wait. The doors are open. The constructs destroyed. What is it?
We shall prevail. Our
Let's get to that shrine.
is upon our strength. Harak and Vayash.
Your queen.
Dawn will come. Our destiny.
You have my attention. No time. Make it.
Bloody banelings. They didn't kill him, they just weakened him. You're supposed to kill him.
We shall prevail. Our destiny awaits.
Make it quick.
The Dark God has foreseen your death, Kerrigan. We shall deliver you to it.
What is it?
Dawn will come.
Yes.
Harak and Vayash.
Make it quick.
I serve.
These people are maniacs. I am your queen.
Change. There is precious time left. We must reach the shrine.
Ooh, that's a bit nasty.
Barak and Vayash. Dawn will come.
Speak. Yes. You
We shall prevail. Barak,
make it quick.
we shall
Don't know there's a bonus thing down there. God damn it. I can't resist. I have to look.
We have no more time to waste. Make for the shrine, now!
And looks like I was rewarded.
As one in the void.
Our destiny awaits us. For Zeratul! For Aya!
So waits.
Oh, there's a big guy.
Dawn will come.
For you.
The fight begins. It's done. Do your shrine thing, Artanis. These gods of yours have a
Do
lot
your
to
shrine
answer
thing.
for. You have my attention.
Do your thing. Thank you, real fresh prince.
Ahead of us.
No, you don't get
The
brofist.
Chamber of Ascension. The Zelnaga have slumbered as civilizations grew, fell, and formed again. They will awaken when the two destined races arrive. Then, the elders among them will give their lives to bestow their essence.
Oh, good. You're gonna have to kill yourselves.
Pure of form and pure of essence will be reborn as Zelnaga, shepherds of the infinite cycle.
Sucks for you two.
So, what do you say? Ready to meet your maker?
Come, the Chamber of Ascension lies ahead, and our salvation.
Ooh. Getting quite a few cinematics with this.
Something's not right here.
The Zelnaga. No.
They're dead, Artanis.
Amon.
Now you see. With the essence of the great betrayer, your people fulfill their purpose. My host body is forged. With it, I bring an end to the cycle. An end to the infinite suffering.
I can kind of see where Amon's coming from, to be honest with you.
My will
not so easily broken, Amon. The firstborn shall fear you no longer!
Amon's just trying to save lives by killing everyone. It does make sense. Genuinely, it actually does. What have we got then? What have we got?
Matriarch, there is a massive output of void energy spiking from the temple below.
Target the epicenter.
I do not come as your enemy, Lord Templar. You must listen to me, Matriarch. Amon's trap is sprung. Your leader is in grave danger.
You think us fools?
Yes, but that is irrelevant. What is relevant is that Amon has opened the gate.
Fantastic.
Dark energies pour from within, and they will burn through your precious leader and any who oppose Amon. I can guide you to Artanis before this fate befalls him. If we are bold, we can stop the Dark God's assault.
Am I to believe that the moment you're released, your blade will not be in my back?
You waste time. Lower your blades. I am Alarak, first descendant of the Tal'Darim. Amon has betrayed my people. Retribution will be claimed for this, and if your hierarch survives, he will aid in it. Make your decision.
It's a cross between a Protoss and a
Take us to Artanis.
Abathur.
Most wise.
I have brought an additional defensive ability online, Matriarch. Please visit the Solar Core to
But,
configure.
Carrix, I'm trying to have a chat with Alaric here.
I did not invade your ship to make idle chatter. If you heed my words, your hierarch will live. You are unworthy of my conversation. You are unworthy of my conversation.
We haven't much time.
I need Rory Swan to cheer me up again.
Matriarch, the Keystone has begun absorbing void energies at an unprecedented rate.
Then this Tal'Darim speaks the truth.
Void energies flood from the temple. With each passing moment, the threat grows. I do not trust him, but all data points to the scenario he describes. A gateway to the void has been opened.
Is there any way to pinpoint Artanis?
No. The energies are making us virtually blind.
We must put our faith in this Tal'Darim. It pains me to do so.
Never turn your back on a Tal'Darim. In fact, if he so much as glares at you, put him down. It will be easier on all of us.
You know there's going to be a mission where Phoenix has to discover the truth about himself. You're going to get to play him. Increases the rate of shield regeneration for all Protoss units and... Well, that seems like a no-brainer. Protoss shields only regenerate out of combat. Is that just letting you know that they only regenerate out of combat? I don't know. That's a good one, though. Oh, deploy Phoenix, I see. Interesting. You guys love the solar lance, don't you? I think the warping reinforcements is better though. Like, just getting units for free just seems like a no-brainer, as long as you're good enough to save them. Whereas that only does so much damage. And those units could do that amount of damage, and you get to keep the units. Mass recall instantly teleports all friendly units in the target area to your primary nexus. Protects teleported units with a barrier that absorbs up to 200 damage and lasts for 20 seconds. Instantly grants a barrier to all friendly units and structures that absorbs up to 200 damage. Well, I don't like that. Deploys Phoenix, dealing 200 damage to enemy units in the target area upon impact. Phoenix attacks on his own and can cast Whirlwind. Phoenix leaves the battlefield after 30 seconds. Oh, I was kind of hoping you get to keep him. So he's going to be like this super badass, but you only get him for 30 seconds. I can't value that over everything else, especially for 100. I like you, Phoenix. We're going to get to play you later on, but I'm not dropping everything else for that. That's too much of a cost. Or is it? Fuck it. Warping and reinforcements is easily the best, but I've got to get this just to at least see how it works. She's not looking so good.
Rohana. Rohana!
You sought honor, and now you have found it. The cradle of life, both your beginning and your end.
Release her, Amon.
Do you seek deliverance within these empty halls? You will find none here. Only the truth of the Zelnaga's failure.
Let her go!
I offer a gift. Release in oblivion.
Silence!
Or we get to keep her.
This Tal'Darim has brought warriors with him. Perhaps there is a benefit to his presence after all.
The enemy shall be purified.
Bunch of Artanuses. Charges into battle and intercepts enemy ground units. Revives after taking fatal damage. So basically it's like the Dark Templar. But it's got a 120 second cooldown. That's pretty long. And we don't know how tanky they are, whether they have different stats to the other zealots or the exact same stats. I would still say the ones that stun are the best ones.
These purifiers have joined our army, Hierarch. It seems they are...
Your hierarch is apparently unaware of the danger closing in around him. If you desire his safe return, you will send your warriors to these coordinates now.
Nah, kid. You undervalue how powerful stun is in any game. Stun is a fundamentally broken mechanic. Losing control of your character, be it artificial intelligence or a human player, is devastating. That's right, Stormbart all day.
This path will lead your forces toward Tanis. I have done as I promised, Dark Templar. Now go tell your hierarch. I am waiting for him.
Matriarch, our High Templar have volunteered to aid you.
That's nice of them.
The loss of the Kala was not easily borne, but we are ready to serve once again.
Templar, I thank you for your bravery in this dire time. We will recover our hierarch.
Okay, well let's give that a go then, shall we? I'm not a fan of High Templar because I just keep losing them all the time. I'm too lazy to control them properly and not lose them. I'll put them on separate hotkeys.
Power shells. Unleash psionic storms, brothers. Let these hybrid thralls feel the wrath of the Templar.
You can always go Archon if you want to be really lazy, but I think it is wise to try to use their abilities.
I have heard of these Terran specters. Focus their energies into a feedback.
Try not to lose them though. They do go down quick. And they can actually attack. These ones can anyway. If I for some reason in my head they don't attack. Maybe not in multiplayer. Or at least Starcraft 1.
To me, my swarm.
Templar, join us, quickly!
Yay for heals.
Vorazun, your forces have arrived just in time. Amon has opened a portal to the void. It must be shut down before it tears us apart.
Agreed. My swarm and I will bear the brunt of Amon's power.
So many wings on those Zerglings.
But it's up to you to seal that portal.
The gateway draws power from these void crystals. We will need to destroy them if we are to seal the gate.
Then it shall be done.
Oh, I don't even have the Phoenix, the assimilator trick anymore. Because Phoenix. Oh right, I do still have it.
Approaching my hive cluster, Artanis.
I thought I had to give that
I
up.
hope you're getting ready to disable those crystals. I'll continue sending as many Zerg as I can spare to help you. Fight well, Templar.
Hierarch, I am detecting several energy sources hidden across the temple. They appear to be Xel'Naga vessels, ancient power sources. If we can locate them, I should be able to use their energy to free up additional solarite from the Spear of Adun's core.
He's pretty tough.
We've secured a Xel'Naga vessel, Karax. Prepare for transfer.
Unbelievable. Despite eons of inactivity, these devices are still at full power.
My job. Our spirit. Wisdom. Wisdom.
Damn. Wow. Okay, that went really bad. He just kind of wouldn't die at the end there. Oh man, that sucked. I sucked. High Templar, not good versus hybrids. He just kind of didn't die. I was expecting to kill him without losing a unit there, and then he just kind of stayed alive right at the end without anyone killing him off. That's a bit awkward. Alrighty. Yeah, I probably will go Archons, but I've got to at least use the High Templar, haven't I, to, you know, the
darkness is approaching my hive
faculties
cluster,
that they,
Artanis.
you know, for example, this kind of
You're getting
shizzle.
ready to disable those crystals. I'll continue sending as many Zerg as I can spare to help you. Fight well, Templar.
Unless they get all healed.
Our spirit is in the dark. For Artanis.
So I can get the Corsairs. Get the Dark Templar in there. The Dark Templar are like always good because they just respawn, don't they? So I should really consider the Dark Templar. ASAP, really. And then obviously upgrades as well. Oh, it doesn't hurt your units. Oh, that's neat.
Hierarch, I am detecting several energy sources hidden across the temple. They appear to be Zelnaga vessels, ancient power sources. If we can locate them, I should be able to use their energy to free up additional solarite from the Spear of Adun's core.
Will you now?
We are focused.
How many scans have you got though, bro? How many scans have you got? Oh, we can get Phoenix. I think we've got to do a bit of Phoenix here.
Unity. Our spirit.
Let's go with Phoenix. Ah! Go Archon now. Phoenix looks really weird like that. But he's going strong.
Those defenders have fallen. Move in and destroy it.
Power overwhelming.
Place that in a power field.
Vengeance for ire.
Good old Dark Templar. I mean, these can merge as well, can't they? Oh! You can't merge into Archons with the Dark Templar. You can only do it with the High Templar in this. Intriguing.
The swarm is engaging our enemy. Your Templar are welcome to join in the hunt.
Oh, they destroyed my probes. God, you guys are obsessed with Solar Lance.
Crystal destroyed. Sensors are showing 3 more remain, Hierarch.
Yeah, I've got to consider this as my time lapse.
Vengeance for ire.
Keep that Archon alive if I can. Because I like my Archons. Templar are heavy on Vespene, which is what I have spare. We'll keep getting the shields when we can. Maybe mass Archons. Just for the lols. But the Templar are good. The Dark Templar, really. Because they will just keep suiciding.
Vengeance for ire. Retribution awaits.
They won't get very far, but... Oh, he's on cooldown, this one. So better not lose him.
Give your order.
Thoughts are Cassar de Templari. Antaro Tassadar.
There is power.
Cassar.
Vengeance for ire.
What do you say? Let's go kill some hybrid.
We've secured a Zelnaga vessel.
Phoenix time.
Prepare for transfer.
He's pretty fucking good, actually, for this kind of
Despite
thing.
eons of inactivity, these devices are still at full power.
They ain't got enough mana anyway to use the frickin' Psy Storms. I could use feedback on one of them, but it didn't kill him.
Hurry up and disable those void crystals. My hive cluster is taking a beating.
Taking a beating, huh? Fix it, Phoenix.
The crystal is secure. Destroy it as soon as possible.
I think it's time for some Zealots. As I'm starting to get a bit more of an Archon army. Don't really want the Archons, even though they can tank well. Let the Zealots do the tanking, do the stunning. Archons can hit from behind.
I suspect Amon's forces will not let us take the next two so easily.
Hybrid are moving to attack our nexus point. Ready our defenses.
Go, Kerrigan, go. Psystorm is ripping me to pieces there, but I'm just going for this. I'll try to make sure I don't lose my beautiful Archons though. Whoa, back. Okay. They overpowered us there, didn't they?
Light lives on. Vengeance for ire.
They're going to attack up from here. So let's get ready.
With pride.
Maybe Solar Lance is the answer. I'm waiting for this cooldown just to be safe. Should be more or less up now. I think it wants me to construct additional pylons.
Upgrade complete.
Ire shall rise. Glory.
Maybe I should wait for Kerrigan. Or we could just drop down a little bit the old Phoenix. The Void Razor on my frickin' Protoss pros. They're gonna die.
Army your way, Artanis.
Oh, they're not much use to me, are they?
To the crystals.
The crystal is free of defenders. Our warriors can destroy it whenever you are ready.
Their air is a little bit of a problem, but these Dark Templar can kind of just ignore them to some degree, and they do so much damage, they could still just nuke this crap.
Awaits. Ire shall
Still,
rise.
all of these ones need to hang here for a moment until I've got my cooldowns up. Dark Templar them to death. That's the idea. That's the goal. I'm sure there's some achievement to basically just do this before Kerrigan loses even one building or something. Something quite unrealistic.
Only one remains. and the
Yeah, these
portal
guys
is
are on
growing
cooldown now.
unstable.
Oh, we did it anyway, because the
Destroy
Dark
the
Templar are
hive
just
crystal.
so badass. Look at
Do
that.
so with haste.
Even with the air attacking them.
On our nexus point.
Hello, NX Tegral.
Intercept them.
Intercept who? Ah, ignore them. is what I say. Stick to the goal. I suppose Phoenix will be up soon. Don't have that much anti-air. They're cheating. Who needs anti-air?
Crystal won't survive much longer. Disable the crystals now.
Who needs Solar Lance when you've got Orbital Strike and a Phoenix? Don't forget Phoenix. Hey, I'm trying to construct additional pylons. Give me a break. Alright, these guys should be on cooldown now. Good to have some fun.
I'm sending my army your way, Artanis. They'll help clear a path to the crystals.
Right, this Dark Temper is still on cooldown. I think I do need more Dark Temper though. How are you doing, Kerrigan? Oh, you're fine. You got loads left. Is there a bonus objective here? Activate Selnaga vessels. Where are those?
It shall be as you say. For the reckoning.
Focus on the void crystals, Artanis. The enemy bases can wait until we're good and ready.
Yeah, so that's not where it is. And that's their Protoss, their Terran base. Seriously though, where's the activate Selnaga vessels? Where are those? I'm not even sure what they look like, I can't remember. Oh, there we go. So it's that. This weird thing.
I only detect one energy signal left.
Where is it, bro? Wait for it. Wait for it. Top right somewhere. Aha! Phoenix is going to be up in a second.
Understood. I am transferring the final power source now.
Away we go with Phoenix.
My forces and I move against a crystal. Thought I might extend an invite your way.
Base is fully under control. Whee!
Warriors, hold back from the shadow tendril. It will only consume you.
What are you talking about? And what happened to Phoenix?
The final crystal has been secured. Destroy it, and victory is ours.
More Dark Templar? Sweet.
We fought well this day, Kerrigan. Join us.
Solar Lance.
Together, we can defeat Amon and send him back into the void.
My swarm was broken here, Artanis. I'll need time to rebuild my forces.
There is no time. My people are being consumed. Their very flesh turned into Amon's own. I cannot wait.
Then you must do as I have. Gather allies, subjugate enemies, do whatever you can to ensure victory. Survival is never pretty.
We are very different leaders, but I thank you nonetheless. Until we meet again.
I liked Phoenix there. He was very good for that mission. Can't say whether he's going to be great for every mission though. But that worked nicely. He was just kind of ready to spawn when I needed him. Yeah, well, the Slick. I was going to try frickin' Solo Lance next anyway. Because you guys won't shut the fuck up about it. So it better be... I better be fucking amazed by it, to be quite frank with you.
Arrogance. Watch your words, or my blade will watch them for you. Oh, that's hardly a way to speak of one who saved your master's life.
You care little for my survival, Alarak. What is the true reason you've come to me?
Our god broke his ancient covenant and cast us low. These are lies, Artanis. I am the liar. Are you not the lie incarnate, machine, Protoss?
Speak your peace, Alarak.
The Tal'Darim's death leader masses its slain, awaiting the start of a full-scale invasion. I come with an offer. You will aid me in invoking a challenge for the right to rule my kind as High Lord. And in return, I will grant you a cessation of hostilities between our people.
Phoenix, rally my advisors. It appears we have much to discuss.
Oh. Okay.
Artanis.
We do have a lot to discuss.
I believe I will serve you more effectively from here. Besides, I would rather Alarak remain where he can be watched.
Nothing was as it seemed. We came to Ulnar to awaken the Xel'Naga and receive their aid. Instead, Amon nearly killed us. I fear Zeratul prophecy is no longer clear to me.
He was closer to the truth than I thought. The Xel'Naga did rest here. Had they lived, I think they would have given us their aid, just as Zeratul said. If nothing else, I will grant him that.
Matriarch, your words surprise me.
Perhaps your counsel has proved influential in some regards.
Then I will endeavor to give you more of it.
I said some
That's what
regards,
he
however.
said
Not all.
to her. Then I will endeavour to give you more of it. Okay.
Johanna,
Gonna have to
you
use that
don't
line at
see
some
why
point.
You must sever your nerve cords. I cannot allow you to fall under Amon's sway again.
The Kala was created in our darkest moment. Only its light was able to bind our people to give us unity. We are born into it, and when we die, our spirits become one with it. It is worth fighting for.
And now Amon uses it against us. It sustains his existence. Its time must end.
Artanis, through the Kala, our every thought and emotion are made as one. I feel his thoughts and emotions swirling like a vortex throughout. He does not realize it, but here, within the Kala, he is vulnerable.
How?
Just as he can see into me, I can see into him. We can use this to our advantage, Hierarch. I know it.
It is not worth it.
Please, I only ask for time. Powerful psionic warriors have joined our ranks, Hierarch.
Cassar de
You must
Templar.
choose among them.
Drains energy. Plasma surge. Ah, permanently take control of a target enemy unit. That's fun. Forces enemy units. That's got to be capped on something now, surely. Heroic units are immune. Forces enemy units in the target area to attack each other for 10 seconds. It's pretty good. It's pretty real good. Alright, well let's stick with the Dark Archon because he seems like a cool guy. Oh, is there a new one here as well?
Alarak's vanguards have joined our cause. It seems our surprises have no end.
Deals area damage. Oh, to enemy ground units. But that's an ability. Oh, but it's passive. That's brilliant. Because cooldown abilities aren't always that good. Not if you've got a huge army. Attacks deal damage to target enemy ground unit. Another. Yeah, that seems pretty insane. I like that. An adept.
Where shall we march?
Ah, these are quite different.
Where shall we march?
Creates a shade that increases damage to enemies it touches. Projects an invulnerable shade that can move but cannot attack. Enemies that touch a shade take 5 extra damage from all sources. I'm not sure how good that is. I mean, I'll get them, but Stalkers still seem like better all-round units. An Avenger? Blood Hunter? This is cool, you got the different factions kicking in now. Disables enemy units and structures. I think I like the resurrection ones because they're super value.
Hierarch, I believe I have found a way to save our people. As Zeratul foresaw, this keystone can indeed be our salvation.
Explain yourself.
As we have seen, the keystone was designed to be found and assembled by those who would ascend to become Xel'Naga. After leading them to Omar, it would also expel its stored energy to awaken the slumbering Xel'Naga.
The dead
The
Xel'Naga.
keystone siphons energies and redistributes essence, matter, information, consciousness. To this device, they are all the same. I see that now.
This is how it cleansed Kerrigan?
It extracted the essence that forged her into the Queen of Blades. Then it used that energy to release Amon from the void. If I can discover how to control the keystone, we could use it to extract Amon from the Kala and save our people.
Then Zeratul has led us to hope after all. Continue your research, Karax. We have a war to take to Amon.
This keystone contains more information.
You were right all along, Hierarch. I am little more than a clone of your friend Phoenix. The Tal'Darim speaks truth. I am synthetic, a replication, a lie.
What did you find in the archive?
My death, my rebirth as a dragoon, and then my death at the hands of this Queen of Blades. I am not Phoenix, yet I hold his memories as if they were my own. I must have time to consider this.
You are a warrior, Phoenix. Whether you identify yourself as my old friend or not, know that I believe in you. And I believe you will help me destroy Amon's armies and save our people. Do not waver because of this knowledge.
I will try, Hierarch.
Phoenix, you're so cool. But the people want me to go frickin' Sailor Lance. I know, right? Idiots, aren't they? Let's do this.
You must know Amon will destroy you.
If you have such faith in him, why are you here?
Oh, I merely voice the inevitable. I know the true power of what you face. I said destroy you, not I.
I have seen enough. His hubris will be his undoing. It is a flaw I also see in you.
I believe I like you, Hierarch. Your bravery is commendable.
Join me then. Together, we can defeat him.
I cannot tether my fate to yours. Hatred does not burn within you as it does in me. You do not see through the agony of knowing all you believed in is a lie, and that your only solace is found in the destruction of your betrayer.
No. Amon corrupted my people, and now turns them into a hybrid abomination. My rage burns brighter than 1,000 suns, and soon all will see my wrath unleashed.
Then this is something I hope to witness.
Ooh.
You must know
If you...
You must know Amon will destroy.
The Void Portal within Ulnar has been sealed, but a greater threat looms. Amon is transforming our people into a host form.
While we were focused upon Ulnar, he has unleashed the full might of the Golden Armada, using our own weaponry to eradicate life from planets across the Caprulu sector.
Our current forces are not powerful enough to engage the Great Fleet, but Amon's other servants run rampant across the sector.
Then we should strike immediately. Eliminate his outlying forces.
No new PC yet.
The ancient purifiers were designed for war. If we reactivate them, we can build our armies and destroy Amon's Zergoods in one fell swoop.
Assuming they do not turn on us first. The Purifiers possess no loyalty, no honor.
You waste time bickering. The Tal'Darim's death fleets are your threat. I alone can challenge Balash for the right to rule and bend his army to my will.
Do not forget Mobius Corps. They are rumored to operate from a hidden base where they forge a hybrid army to serve, even now.
This is true, but we cannot engage them without knowing where they are. Vorazun, send your most elite Dark Templar to scour the sector. For now, Karax, your focus must remain with the Keystone. The survival of our people depends on our actions in the days to come. It falls to the Firstborn to stop the coming oblivion. The Xel'Naga are dead. There is no salvation within Ulnar. And yet, we indeed found hope. If we are to fight, we must raise an army. Phoenix and I believe that we can awaken the ancient purifiers and call upon their power. They may have been a forbidden weapon, but I have seen their potential in Phoenix and know that this time, they will not fail us. Siding with Alarak is indeed a risk. Tassadar, old friend, what would you do? Zeratul, would you have me take such a chance? The answer matters little. If this alliance can weaken Amon's armies, then it is a chance that must be taken.
Alrighty, back in a second. Oh, it does age Landra, but I've got my settings quite low. Is this one of those ones where you can only do one of these missions, or you could just end up both doing them both? But either way, I'll do the Void Rays anyway. Because Void Rays, right? Woo!
It is an armada.
Behold the Death Fleet under Amon's command, poised on laying waste to all life in the sector.
Then we had best act swiftly.
Rakshir. Usurpation by ritual combat cannot be rushed. Its rites demand careful preparations if they are to be accepted.
We are in orbit above a hostile world with an imposing fleet, and you speak of preparation?
I intend to depose Malash, the ruler of an entire people, and bring them under my thrall. You will aid me, and in return, I will remove the Tal'Darim from this conflict. That was our bargain. To do this, the ritual must be carried out as tradition demands.
This bargain grows less appealing by the moment. I wish to know more about this Rakshir, your ritual combat.
To understand Rakshir, you must first understand the sacred chain of ascension that ultimately links to Amon. Each of us is shackled to his will, and to the will of he who is in the link above. And yet, there is a way to ascend.
Hello, Free Ice.
By blade and blood, any Tal'Darim can usurp the position of the one above his station. It is through this ritual that Amon's ascendants are assured to be the most capable to carry out his will.
Then Malash is the most powerful of your people?
He is considered so, but he has yet to face me.
The solar core is functioning perfectly, Hierarch. I've been analyzing the Tal'Darim's war machines. Their technology is cloned from Kalai designs. Aside from the construction materials, there is little deviation. How is this feat possible?
Hello, Steely.
There
Doing
have always
fine,
been
thank you.
legends of vessels that set out into
Cracking through the
cosmos in
Starcraft 2
overture,
campaign like a
of attack
boss.
forces gone missing.
I have heard these stories. Whispers of angry spirits of our past that strike when you are most vulnerable. Imagine if all this time we have been fighting an unknown war against the Tal'Darim.
It would explain a great deal.
How sad. They are thieves, never knowing the joys of their own invention. How despicable.
That's kind of your catchery. I don't play Starcraft 2 though. I'm only doing the campaign. That's all good.
Hierarch.
There are things I understand about the Tal'Darim. Their zeal, their desire to appease their god. What I cannot understand is why Amon would cast aside his loyal allies so easily. Why he would betray their sacred trust and treat them as fodder.
I have felt his grand ambitions, Artanis. The dark truth is, Amon wishes no allies, aside from his hybrid. He believes he's ending a cycle of violence, but he only brings about an eternity of abomination.
Okie doke. I'm afraid I don't play Warcraft 3 Katray. I'm joking, of course. Yeah, that's fine. But I can't put people on friends list because you've got tiny friends list on Warcraft 3.
In order to invoke the challenge of Rakshir, preparations must be completed, as the decrees of old describe. Ready your warriors. Malash will surely attempt to interfere.
Kill one of the Malash's guardians while the Terrazin fog is active, so you're going to have some sort of mechanic going on here. Complete the steps of the right mission before the fourth Terrazin fog cycle begins. I see. I see. This does look rather evil, this place. Looks like a World of Warcraft raid entrance.
These are Malash's guardians. I need you to eliminate them before I proceed.
If it must be done. Wait, what is that strange fog?
Terrazine. It flows in cycles from the chasms of slain, bringing us closer to the void. Amon's forces will be able to manifest until the flow subsides. They do not possess their full power here, yet they will strike at your base ruthlessly.
I thought you promised an assured victory, Halbach.
You enjoy a challenge, do you not?
Very well. My forces will pursue the Guardians while it is clear. When the Terrazine flows, we must endure the onslaught.
Oh, Katri, you don't know me. If I can build air units or mass void rays, that's all I'm going to build. It is going to be void ray crazy up in here.
Be vigilant.
Void rays can now be warped in at our Stargate.
Yeah.
They're ideal for intercepting foes in the battle ahead.
Well done, Phase Smith. We will make good use of them.
Give us. Najakar, Mina. The Templar, come
I'll show you how to use void rays. Don't worry about it.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
The veil between this world and the void is lifting. Amon's forces will arrive soon.
Yes, Executor. Where combat awaits. It shall be.
Pylon is under
Oh,
attack.
just as I'm doing that. Now that's very rude. They always do this, don't they? The moment you attack somewhere else, a trigger just procs to cause them to attack from elsewhere. But it's not because I attacked on the left side, it's just because it was going to do that anyway, and I'm always in the wrong place, unless I'm base camping. Chugga chugga.
The veil between this world and the void is lifting. Amon's forces will arrive soon.
Let your will. Combat awaits. Iron shall be. It shall be. We serve. Not your car.
Those are some rude sellers.
We face the enemy.
Najakar.
Mass recall. So if I wanted to shield all these units up, I could just do that. Give them all a big old shield. Refresh them.
I have met the enemy.
The Guardians stand watch over the shrines. Kill them slowly and painfully.
My people will fight with honor, even when we are fighting for you. But first, we must establish our defenses.
This vessel shall.
Hierarch, I was able to scan the Tal'Darim motherships in this region. They are carrying shipments of solarite. I don't think Alarak would mind if we liberated them.
Alright, time to check out your solar lance.
Have you come to bear witness
Not
to
too
the
bad.
end?
Prismatic core online.
This shall not be our end, but a new beginning. Upgrade complete. You have not enough minerals.
It shall be done. Cast our shot.
Look at them go through those immortals.
Annihilation commencing. Aradakural. We face the enemy.
All gathers Artanis. Make your preparations if you're so inclined.
Probably paying above my pay grade here, so I should really get back from that one. That's fine. I microed that about as well as you can do. They're all going to die, so probably best not to engage that area just yet. And I want to get like a dark shrine to get these dark Templar that can just pick up the Thespian gas as I go along. They're only vulnerable because they're small in numbers, and I've already lost a fair bit of chunky health on them.
At full power.
There's still a way to go.
Prismatic core online.
The fog gathers Artanis. Make your preparations if you're so inclined.
Oh, this looks like an expansion to me.
We face the enemy. Zaknaku Abba. Aradakural. Channel.
You have not enough minerals.
Faith.
Our pylon is under attack.
Nice try. Okay, you got one of them. And now you're going to get the other one. Okay, Stargates are getting built at the back. You had it your way. God damn it. God damn Stargates. You're getting built at the back now. Just to stop these pesky buggers.
It shall be done. Channel the light of light.
Yeah, that's pretty good. But those die very easily anyway. Looks like I'm going to need some base defense.
Fog is fading. What better time is there to slay my enemies? Full power. Upgrade complete. The strength of the chosen.
Hey, fella.
Tal'Darim ships are heading towards our nexus, Hierarch.
Bring them down.
Oh, get out of it.
We have destroyed the Tal'Darim mothership. Excellent. Only one remains.
There's a lot of little units, definitely. So I'm going to have to get proper tower defense set up here, by the looks of it. Because that is a lot of sellers.
You must construct additional pylons. You must construct additional pylons.
That's more sellers than I was banking on. What's the deal with that? And why are these void rays taking so long to kill them? Jeez. I could obviously use my solar lance here, which makes sense I suppose in these kind of circumstances, so next time I'll do that. But it's a bit late now. So we'll just load the last bit, and then we'll do that, I think. Because I wasn't prepared for that many sellers. I mean, I've dealt with the units that have been attacking me so far, but that was like a ridiculous amount of sellers. You don't really know until you've come across it. Now that I know that, it's basically a thing that can frickin' happen.
We have destroyed a Tal'Darim mothership. Excellent. Only one remains.
Base is under attack. Base is under attack.
Channel the light of iron.
We face the enemy.
Where's my Dark Templar at? Am I supposed to destroy this? Then I don't know that.
Upgrade complete.
Zaknaku.
That was cheating, that was.
forces coming after you. Void lens.
Alright, the Lance is pretty overpowered. I can see the reason why you would get Lance, especially now that I can access air units. It does beat the warping reinforcements with a couple of units. Early levels, that's better. But the Solar Lance, when you got mass air as well, is pretty ridiculous. And that looks like they're about to attack me. Are they going to attack into this? Let's distract them a little bit. Distract part of the forces at the back. That slows them down, and hopefully these towers will go up. You guys are busy doing something over here. Oh god, they're going to destroy all my defenses before it goes up. Get over there. Any reason to use Solar Lance here? Not really. I'll save the energy. It's no biggie. Ah, now we can use it. They don't give up, do they? They're very pesky. Very pesky. Alright, let's get some more defense then.
We face the enemy. Base is under attack. This vessel down. Base is under attack. Fumes are gone. Continue your hunt, Artanis.
Cheers.
Annihilation commencing. Phase crystals charged. You have not enough minerals. Fire pathway.
I don't think anything is going to deal with these Void Rays now. This reminds me of old school Wings of Liberty. Good old fashioned Void Rays.
Enemy ships have set a course for our nexus.
They don't give up, do they? Can't they just give up?
You must construct additional pylons. You have not. Upgrade complete.
Remember how to do this trick?
Calibrating void lenses. You have not enough minerals. We face pneumatic core online. We face the enemy.
See if I can complete the mission in 50 seconds.
Undercool the rock.
I reckon I can.
We face the enemy.
Your power is greater than we believed, Firstborn.
Another guardian has fallen. What a thrilling sight.
If it is so thrilling, why not join us?
Well, I must save my strength to face Malash, of course. We approach the void. Ready your warriors.
I don't think I can just move from point to point. I'd lose too many void rays. Ooh, those are nasty. Can't use my solar lance. Come on, solar lance. Ah, it's going to be too late. Yeah, I got greedy there. So we'll just go back on one of those saves. We'll get one of those temples down. A kill for the fog, so you have to do it whilst you've got the fog on. Yeah, can do it, but this is brutal.
Another guard.
There we go, that's better. This saves them all. That gets them out of that situation. I should have done that.
Why not join us?
Well, I must save my strength to face Malash, of course. We approach the void. Ready your warriors.
Hello, Galmata. I don't think this base is going to last long. Something tells me it's not. Oh, it's the Banelings. I think they destroyed most... No, they didn't quite destroy everything. Quick, save this tower. Just about. Ahaha. That's a lot of immortals.
Annihilation channel.
Let's get rid of these bad boys.
The Tarazine fumes are gone. Continue your hunt.
I'd be tempted to get a third Nexus just so I can chrono boost these. The third one as well to satisfy my OCD. I don't want to use it just yet, even though I'm maxed on 200. Oh my god, those bad boys, look how much damage they do. More than I gave them credit for. If I knew that. Ah, it's those AoE fuckers again.
Ships have set a course for our nexus.
Run away from the AoE fucks.
Or you would not aid him.
think I might lose that base. Gotta suck to be those Protoss, doesn't it? Not a single probe survived. I tried to run them all away and it just didn't... None of them could hack it. Alright, we'll do this in the fog. Be quite easy really, because I'll just prep myself right next to the base and then destroy it in the fog. But I think you have to do it by the 4th fog or something like that, so I don't know how many fogs have arrived, to be honest with you. I just don't know. I just don't know.
Do you sense it? Tarazine. A shame you'll have no time to enjoy.
Why is this guy bad-mouthing me all the time? I'm trying to concentrate here. I have to use 3, don't I? If I'm going to use it. I can't just use one part of it. I thought he might attack. It's fine. I'm set. I'm good to go. Sure. I can do that. Let's get out of here.
You go to your death, Alarak. The Dark God will destroy you. I have heard enough of his lies.
The ritual is complete. What now?
Well, they were not part of the ritual, but these traitors would have aided Malash in it, and I wish to see them die. Now the time has come. High Lord, hear me. I invoke the right of Rakshir. Fight me according to our laws, or die a coward. We meet in combat at
Ah,
daybreak.
I always thought this was the same guy early on.
Your challenge.
I'm probably going to get to control Alaric then, in a solo level or something. I don't know. Boss fight. Maybe. Or maybe it's a cinematic. Who knows. I think they've gone quite good on the cinematics, so I don't think we'll get another one.
I am going to make this clear. The Templar are not a weapon you can wield as you wish. We are not here to slay your enemies under false pretenses. Deceive me again, and this alliance of ours comes to an end.
Slaying Malash's guardians fulfilled more than one purpose. Once the High Lord lies dead at my feet, none will challenge my rule. After all these years, my victory is nearly at hand. I feel his concern on Tanis. He knows that I'm coming for him.
Malash.
No. Amon. Through the breath of creation, I peer beyond the veil. Oh, yes, I feel his rage washing over me. He knows I no longer fear him. He knows that the Tal'Darim have no collar for him to control. I will turn the Chosen against him.
Do not assume you are already victorious, Alarak. Do not let the Terrazine cloud your judgment. You have a battle to win first.
The battle is already won. In my mind's eye, I have delivered the killing blow in 1,000 ways.
From my experience, overconfidence is your opponent's greatest ally. Do not let yours aid Malash.
Spoken as one who welcomes defeat.
The Spear of Adun has finished replicating a new combat unit. You can assign it to a faction now if you wish.
If all of Alarak's people are as grim as he is, this will be quite an interesting alliance. Malash has proven himself to be a dangerous leader.
Indeed. That's why my victory shall be the sweetest of ecstasy.
Has he defeated many in this rite?
Countless. He ascended the chain with brutal wrath, plowing through all who opposed him. It's as if he were blessed by the Dark God. They called him the Blade of Amon.
And still he was challenged?
It is our way. He defeated each with lingering cruelty. Amash revels in bringing his challengers to the edge of death and tormenting them for a time after.
That does not comfort me, Alarak.
Comfort is a myth, given to younglings until they are ready for the trials and pain
Younglings.
that is true existence.
It's the Star Wars prequels reference.
It is time to make preparation.
Annie! Little Annie! It is you!
Karax, the keystone, it's
Reacting to void energies upon the planet's surface, most likely. I've seen this before on Ulnar. This terrazine must be directly linked to the void.
The Tal'Darim call it the breath of creation. They believe imbibing it allows them to speak directly to Amon.
A far-fetched claim, yet I cannot deny its plausibility. The substance's properties appear to be foreign to our universe.
Perhaps this is why it is so holy to them. They seek out planets rich in terrazine and turn them into temples to their god.
Our coming here may be a blessing to us. If the keystone reacts to terrazine like it does with void energy, I may be able to use it to stress the artifact, determine its limits.
Perhaps fate has not abandoned us completely. We must have faith.
I prefer results, Hierarch. Amon is powerful in measures that eclipse even the Queen of Blades. There is no room for uncertainty.
Only 20. Ah, that would be good for the warp gates. Ah, stargates and robotics which can transform. But I don't think I can use void prisms or void rays in the next level because it's getting the colossi, and I doubt you can do that. It's warping cooldowns are 20% faster as well. God, that's good. That is good. Okay. And then, yeah, I'm going to stick with Solar Lance now, I think. But it depends on certain missions. Still think the reinforcements are good, but now that you can get stronger units, it loses its power. That's the only thing.
It is how the
There is...
our
Yeah.
we with it and
Did you get all that?
This chain of ascension is a despicable practice.
it is how the Kalai once thought of the Nerazim's Shadow Walk.
There is no comparison. Our society was not founded upon...
Their culture is one unyielding hierarchy.
Shampoo?
Servant to master. A constant reinforcement of their bondage to Amon.
Bondage?
But they have been lied to, Matriarch.
And how could this change?
My Dark
if
Templars
it's
still
all
have
we've
the
ever known?
resurrect upon
Our
death
people
one,
once
because it's only
only
60
knew
seconds.
hatred of one another.
It's really short.
Suspicion.
Yes.
We viewed your practices as barbaric, and you viewed ours as cruel. It is the same with the Tal'Darim. With the destruction of Amon and the revelation of his betrayal, I expect their entire society to seek out who they truly are and what they wish to be.
Why are the Draenei wearing this weird armor? These are space... Well, Draenei were already space goats, but these are like evolved space goats. Choose a faction? Ooh, sounds good to me. Deals increasing damage, blah blah blah. So that's your standard one, isn't it? Increases damage dealt by the void ray as it continues to attack up to a maximum of 6 additional damage. Increases the range of the void prism as it continues to attack up to a maximum of 3 additional range. That's pretty freaking huge. 3 extra range.
Destruction is at hand.
The destroyer's attack beam splits and deals damage additionally by... Oh, that's really crazy. So AoE damage with one of the most powerful single target attacks in the game. Holy shit. I think that would be the winner, surely. If that does like the same damage as this. That's crazy. That'd be really good versus like mass marines and stuff like that as well. Not that they're really a huge problem once you get enough void rays.
New Tal'Darim robotics have been constructed based on Alarak's specifications.
Increases damage dealt
Let
to
us
enemy
hope
units.
his instructions were thorough.
That's a passive, increases the attack range. That's huge. Increases damage dealt. Target enemy unit by 30%. Well, that's good versus certain things, and force field is fun. Yeah, let's go with that. I don't really use sentries anyway, but we'll go with that one. Yeah, Alliance versus Horde. Okay.
The darkness within calls for the blood of Lalash. Now is the hour of my ascendance. Let Rakshir commence!
So what happened to the Colossi mission? Maybe you don't get them both. Or do you get them once you've done this one? I don't think so. I think you do have to choose. I don't know, actually. Because the Colossi mission ain't there. You've got to finish off what he's doing and then maybe come back to the Colossi. Okay. Right. Well, thank you everyone for watching. We'll end it off here and we'll continue this at some point. I'm going to be streaming Warcraft 3 over the next couple of days. So I'm not sure I'm going to be playing Starcraft 2 as well. If I get loads of spare time, then maybe. But that's unlikely. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But anyway, thanks for watching. Have fun. I'll see you later.